7 New Year's Eve legends you probably don't know. Fireworks and evil spirits, Chinese and Asian custom. Fireworks are perhaps the most recognizable symbol of New Year's Eve, but few know their original meaning. This tradition began more than 2,000 years ago in China, during the Tang Dynasty, when it was discovered that burning bamboo generated loud explosions. The noise was thought to scare away evil spirits, who, according to the beliefs of the time, roamed around during the holidays to bring bad luck. With the introduction of gunpowder, fireworks became even more spectacular, attracting benevolent deities with lights and colors. In Japan, the noise is believed to protect temples from evil spirits. In Italy, New Year's Eve firecrackers have inherited the same symbolism, to scare away evil and wish for a lucky year. Fun fact, in some rural areas of China, huge quantities of fireworks were burned throughout the night, in the belief that the smoke would create a protective barrier for the home. 2. Lentils and wealth, Italian and Latin American custom. The shape of lentils is not accidental. These small round legumes resemble coins, and for this reason they have become a symbol of prosperity. In Italy, the tradition of eating them on New Year's Eve dates back to Roman times when they were given as a wish for wealth. But why on New Year's Eve? It is the moment when the fate of the year is decided. Eating lentils is a gesture of hope, a way to attract abundance and economic stability. In Brazil, lentils are cooked with rice to symbolize the union between fertility and abundance. In Venezuela, however, they are eaten with the hands to feel direct contact with luck. Curiosity: according to some Italian traditions, lentils must be cooked with zampone or cotticino because the fatty meat symbolizes a rich and fat year. 3. The midnight kiss custom in Europe and North America. The midnight kiss is a romantic and symbolic tradition, but it has roots in ancient pagan festivals. During the Roman Saturnalia, celebrations dedicated to Saturn, god of agriculture, people exchanged kisses and hugs to wish for fertility and abundance. With the advent of Christianity, the tradition transformed into a gesture of love and good luck for the new year. The kiss also represents the idea of leaving conflicts behind and starting the year in harmony. In Germany, the kiss must take place under the mistletoe, which is considered a sacred plant that protects lovers. In the United States, the kiss in Times Square has become an iconic event. Fun fact, in some beliefs, not kissing on New Year's Eve could bring a year of loneliness or disharmony in relationships. 4. Throwing old objects, a custom in Italy and South Africa. Throwing old objects out of windows is a spectacular and dangerous tradition, but one full of meaning. In Italy, this practice is especially widespread in the southern regions, where it represents a purification rite. Getting rid of useless or damaged objects means making room for new things. The idea of throwing away the past dates back to pagan rites, when personal objects were symbolically burned to begin a new cycle. In South Africa, some communities throw old appliances, such as refrigerators or televisions, out of windows to symbolize a break with the past. In Denmark, instead of throwing objects, people break plates on their friends' doors to wish them luck. Fun fact, in Naples in the 1980s, throwing objects became so widespread that it had to be banned to avoid accidents. 5. The first person to enter the house, first footing custom of Scotland and Greece. First footing is a Scottish tradition that has Viking origins. According to legend, the first person to enter a house after midnight determines the luck of the year. In Scotland, a tall, dark-haired man bearing gifts such as bread for nutrition, whiskey for happiness, or coal for warmth is considered the ultimate lucky charm. The choice of visitor is not accidental. Dark hair is associated with Viking invaders, and welcoming them meant capturing their strength and prosperity. In Greece, the first person to enter brings a stone, a symbol of stability and strength. In Japan, however, the first dream of the year, Hatsuyume, determines the fate for the coming months. Fun fact, in Scottish folklore, red-haired women were considered bad luck as first visitors, as they were thought to bring bad news. 6. Lucky colors, Brazilian and Asian custom. Wearing a certain color on New Year's Eve is a custom that is widespread throughout the world, but varies from culture to culture. In Italy, red is the lucky color par excellence, linked to love and fertility. This tradition dates back to ancient Rome, where red represented protection against evil spirits. In Brazil, however, white dominates the celebrations, symbolizing purity and inner peace. In China, red is considered sacred and worn to ward off the evil eye and attract prosperity. In Venezuela, however, yellow is used to recall wealth and success. Fun fact, in Italy, it is said that red underwear should be given as a gift to have the maximum positive effect. 7. Midnight and the breaking of time, Spanish and Japanese custom. Midnight is seen as a mystical moment, a portal between the past and the future. In Spain, the tradition of the 12 grapes, las 12 uvas de la suerte, began in the 19th century when farmers began to consume one grape for each chime of the clock, hoping to ensure good luck for each month of the year. In Japan, however, Buddhist temples ring 108 bells. Each ring represents one of the earthly desires that must be purified to enter the new year. In Russia, a wish is written on a piece of paper, burned, and the ashes are poured into a glass of champagne to be drunk at midnight. In Colombia, you run around the house with an empty suitcase, hoping for a year full of travel. Fun fact, in many ancient cultures, midnight was considered a time when the veil between the worlds was thinnest, making rituals and wishes more powerful. And even for today, our journey through the legends and traditions of New Year's Eve ends here. We hope you had fun and discovered something new to make your New Year's Eve even more special. If you enjoyed the video, leave a nice like. It's your way of giving us luck for the next video. And if you haven't done so yet, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell. This way, you'll start the year with us, ready to discover many other curiosities and mysteries. We wish you a new year full of laughter, love, and lentils. Because let's face it, a little extra money never hurts. See you next time, and Happy New Year to everyone.